Hey, we're back. D&D ended up getting canceled for today. So, after doing a couple little things, I am back. Sorry about the snap. That is my Discord join noise. That way I have my little guy. But yeah, we're just going to keep going with the MSQ because I'm enjoying it. I just kind of ran around a little bit. Didn't really do a ton of stuff. I bought things to craft with. That way I can level up my Weaver even more. And that's about it. I was going to start working on my Liva quests for Weaver, but I got distracted. Started trying to buy stuff to make money instead of just doing the stuff to finish up the Liva quests. But it's okay. The money'll come. I guess that's Ooh. Okay, none of those are for me right now. I'll probably take the Hood of Striking for the Samurai. Oh, that looks kind of rad. You are ready to depart, I trust. Good, then let us away. We are going back to Magni. So I'm just going to teleport here. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. Yeah, so we showed up and there were like a couple guys dying, so we helped them out and they were saying, oh, they'll just respawn. No secret stratagems, you say. That as well. I expected as much. The Dotharal are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of their Khatun, Sadhu. Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Dotharal, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the women of the steppe, that he might look into the eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Geden, that feral Udgun, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magni such disrespect. Such defiance. By right she should pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. I'm gonna turn on auto advance so I can open up a wipe to clean my glasses. My lord, Lise, you are unharmed. Thanks to you and Chris, we are free to return to Molo, I take it? By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the mole and make ready for the Nadam, on one condition. To fight in the Nadam is to be bound by it. Swear here and now to abide by the laws of the steppe. To accept the supreme authority of the Kagan, whomever it may be. We swear. It'll be us. We'll win. Speak with Hian. Oh, there he is. Just standing right in front of me. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experience with the Dotharu. But as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come. Serena and the others are waiting. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Is there no... Oh, there's no aetherite for Molo. I get they're a small tribe, but you could have given me that. At least they're like within eyesight, I'm pretty sure. They just haven't loaded in from here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's not too bad of a walk. Lots of sheeps. Or lambs. What's the difference between a sheep and a lamb? Aren't they the same? Hold on. I keep saying sheeps and I'm not 100% sure if there's a difference. Are sheep... Oh, come on. What is the difference between sheep and lamb? A lamb is a sheep that's less than 1 year old. Okay. Oh, whoops, gotta go in here. Hello. Thank the gods you're alright. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. MSQ. Yup. Into Stormblood. How you doing? But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardom's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength we may have a chance. Nah, we'll win. It'll be easy. Now, have you been, Nightmare? My friends, we are come to the final day of the Sagan Sar, to the Nadam. The battle will commence with the rising sun. The Garl will scatter the soil and the steppe will be unbound. A great Uvu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Kagan. Sorry, I'm making sure that that's not picking up on the mic. It kind of is. 1 second, let me shut my window. God damn. My dad's working on an old truck and it started like spraying exhaust. The Aura Civilization? Yeah, I like these guys so far. They're really cool. A great Uvu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Kagan. All will converge upon the light and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in a Nadam. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. It would do much to ease their fears. I'm gonna turn my game up just a little bit, because I see that it's not quite picking up much on the stream. I think it's being noise gated. There, that looks like it's a lot better. I play with my stuff usually turned way down, so sometimes I need to remember that it doesn't really work that well for viewing. At the behest of the cotton you speak with us, yes? You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. Wanna bet? I'd win. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bottom's medal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Orinir and the Dotharl. You have seen them, taken the measure of them. Do you believe we can win? Yeah, we can win. Have faith. Yes, yes! 'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is theirs that we will win. Of course. What's up, Dorby? Ah, it's you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nadam. Though you may not see me, while you and yours contest the Uvu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few, and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. How strange this feeling, the thrill before battle, a battle in which I may die. People die all the time, many of them in their sleep. Wise words, I'm sure. I suppose I should rightly thank you for your honesty, but I have so little time left. That was not the right thing to say. We'll fight, we'll win, and we'll return to Molo together. Yes. Yes, of course we will. I must have faith. I must have courage. I've not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if it is the gods' will, then we shall win. Alright. Back to Temelin. Keep clicking on the owl on accident. Already I sense a change in the people. Their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. She just dies of old age right there. We are of the soil, the wind, and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Zayla. We were made for battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given, we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are. Who you are become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. You are ready for battle, Chris? Let's go! I wish I knew what that song was. The da 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 da. I tried finding it before and I couldn't.
I see you, soil bearers.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han! Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
Isn't this the Garlean anthem playing? Okay, no, it's not. I thought it was for a second.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
A samurai is always ready. You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait.
No, it literally
Thank you, my
is.
friends.
It's the Garlean anthem.
Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
Why is the Garlean anthem playing? To triumph in the Nadam, you and your allies must race from Mol Lo towards the Ovo in the distance, while fending off attacks from other tribes. Once you arrive at the Ovo, you must claim it for the Mole, but be warned that warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned Han. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Ovo, and endure their assault to win the Nadam for the Mole.
Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
Alright, let's go. Can I use my mount? Yeah! Serena of the Laughing Reeds, Mole Shaman, Hien, Mole Hunter, Gosetsu Everfall.
Forward!
Oh, that's right. That other guy, Dorbe, was saying that he would not be joining us in that part. That didn't take long. Weapons. Yeah, it really didn't take very long for us to run into trouble. Please die. Okay, fine. I'll kill you this way. I'll deal with this rebel, my lord. Make for the Ovo. My thanks, Gosetsu. Forward, brothers and sisters.
Out of my way!
Sitsu had the right idea. I'll keep him busy. Keep moving. Thank you, Lise. With me, Hien, Chris. We're literally ahead of you. We're zooming. You're just chilling. I feel like some tribes might have an advantage here based on where they, like, put up their, like, camps. The fighting is most fierce. No matter. Charge! Wow. They are just getting one shot. Except for this one that decided to run up on me. Hello, please target them. Thank you. I'm just gonna claim the oval. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Okay, so there's always going to be enough people on me that I can't do it right now. They falter. Now, claim the OVO. Please let me target this one guy. Thank you. Hey, please stop them. What folly is this? Who dares to challenge the sun? What up? You came as I knew you would, for you too are a warrior of the steppe. I salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone, but the Dothan thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. So we deal with them first. Bear witness, Father Azim. The soil shall drink deep of blood this day. Okay. Most Radiant Brother has arrived. A pity.
Rise, brothers of the sun! Know your place.
Serena was going for it. Oh no! Serena got batted back. The battle has only begun, child. You will not deprive me of my pleasure. That's crazy.
Hearken to the chaos, brothers!
Lo, the Mad Ugdun comes. Still alive, Chris? Good, if we want to claim the OVO, we'll need to deal with these two first. Yeah, I'm working on that one. Hold on. Let me heal. Thank you.
In death do our souls sing!
Don't like the looks of those giant stone things. The doors are back! Oh, Sadhu's here. I didn't even notice her. Serena, You were totally open. You could have gone for it. Why is that other door just targeting me? Huh. How dare you? Well done, well done. Victory is within our reach. Yeah, we are winning.
Down before me.
Are you limit breaking right now? You are. He just limit broke. Ain't no way this dude got a level 3 limit break. Is she getting a level 3? She is! What is happening? I gotta heal. I'm taking a lot of damage. I think that I'm probably just supposed to kill Sadu. The rest of them are just going to respawn infinitely. Ooh, I went way too hard on black mana without paying attention. I'm lagging really bad. Not bad enough to stop me. I think that's the first time I've ever gone like that far off track with mana. I think we got it. We got it! Why am I laggy so bad? Hold on. Let me make sure nothing's downloading on Steam.
The steppe has spoken. Then the Han is.
We have won. The Maul have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We win!
And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered them to live.
Yeah, you could have stopped this. Well, I mean, you could have tried to stop this.
On your guard, Otun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Oh, brother. Hey, so my first act is the Han. Kill these fucks. Look at him. Chris is smiling.
I thought I'd find you here, Eosian! Dearest of all my enemies. Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is! Well, go
You're
on,
such
then.
a loser.
Kill him! Kill them all!
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations.
I don't even know his name.
Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones, We are Dothal!
If this be the will of the mole and their Khan, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
Warriors of the steppe, with me. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really cool. This guy doesn't deserve this cool of a death. Drive the Iron Men from our lands. The Khan wills it. Such fortuitous timing you have to face a steppe united. Now this is more like it. All the Imperials I can punch.
Time to get serious!
We gotta kill the armored weapon. I have a lot of it. I have the hiccups, first of all. But I have a lot of aggro for someone who is not playing a tank right now. What just happened? That was really weird. Let's just burst these guys down as much as I really can and try to get everybody to turn their attention to this guy. Oh, never mind, he just got bodied by Serena.
Let naught be left in our wake!
I don't like the looks of these giant stone things. Get rid of them now! If I must, the sun claims he's Iron Man. Aid the Hotten. Let her finish her spell. Han. It's Han. I keep reading it and my brain just like auto-completes the syllables.
Or die!
Magna, what are you doing over there? Oh my god, and now I got so caught up in just like watching the fight that I totally threw off my mana the other direction. And I almost just hardcasted for Thunder. What is wrong with me? What is happening with all these LB3s?
I hate you!
Yeah, did you? Bestie, look around. You're surrounded again. Please tell me we can kill him.
Impossible! He was there for the taking! What do I have to do?
Die.
I need more men, more weapons, more power! Ah!
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
I hope I get to kill him before this is over, dude. Please trip on a rock and hit your head.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
brothers and sisters of the steppe. The Nardom is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
So now Doma, right?
Before I fought for the Mol, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the Mole's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
Oof. Oh, he's pissed.
The sun shall answer your call, Doman. Wild as the wind the Otun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
You're the Han now, Serena. You can't be cowering like that.
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Nah. Could you imagine? He just turns him down.
I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yulgiri's face.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
My gold sand sold. Did anything else sell while I was in there? No. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might have actually stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. I mean, to be completely real with you, my man, you want to make up that debt? Help us free El Amigo after. Ooh. I get a mystery gift. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak to you. Let us go and greet Temelun Han. Can I please not wear this stupid fedora? Please? Oh no! Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nardom, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Big thumbs up from Gosetsu. This is the one who thought she was gonna die. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Orinir and the Dotharl, and we won. When they first appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But when I saw you charge with Serena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the moment, or I will carry the memory of that moment with me always. As well as the moment that you became one with the Ovo and were declared Khan. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? Yeah! Oh, that's so drippy. Wait, hold on. Like the little tug at the collar. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Khan in all his splendor. Praise be to the Han, and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Han and his comrades, forever and forever. 100 years, the Khan! I keep jumping between pronunciations. Speak with Serena. Back inside. Oh no, not inside. Around the back? Nope, back inside. Ah, Chris, I'm told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. What is this? This is Morin Kur, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes like Bardam and Chaka are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look on the Morin Kur and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Aww. I like that. And now I can fly. I like it even more. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do you think yourself so indebted to us? Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam, and you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to them all. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yanxia with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dust Throne would offer the most direct route. The Dotharl sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dotharl Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Nama made us for war, Lise. Ever since we came into this world, we fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown Earth was stained crimson, and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so. The Dawn Throne first, then? Yes, and I shall accompany you. Alright, I'm just gonna teleport to the Dawn Throne. Just gonna teleport in like I own the place real quick. Oh wait, I do? You know, if I was killing any more of them in the Nadam, it would have to be called Ora farming. Anyway, hey Magni. The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise you to such heights. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest. But he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler. Far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Mole? Why are you being so mean? Nay, the Mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Baduga may remain. We are for Yansha, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men. I remember our pact. Sound the call and the Oranir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I'm sure the Oranir will provide a great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim. Are you mine, Nama? Who are you talking to? Serena? I know not of what you speak, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. We should get going. Right now. Poor Magni. He just wants to find a girlfriend. Imagine getting bodied by a silly little guy like this. Like, imagine losing in the Nadam, something that you trained your entire life for, and then he jumps onto this little dude and flies away. There's no coming back from that. Hopefully these guys didn't take too many losses. Hi, Sadhu. The Khan and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yan Shah, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Geser's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dathara. There is one more thing we would ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. She has such a cute little bow. Where is this passageway? Over here. Oh, right there. Saru Hatun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways, until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot, I have another gift for you. Oh, it's, a red, wait, is this the banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma or your homeland, Lys, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed. Your land's engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life. There is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. We shall remember them. She always looks so sad. Until we meet again. She looks depressed constantly. The mole banner. Oh. Crimson Footprints. Completed the Marin scenario quest in Crimson they walked. The Hour of Reckoning. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends. Oh man, there's a lot happening. I'm really excited though. Get me out of this hat though. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. We'll go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Yeah, because right here's Namai, right? It shouldn't be too far. Oh, is this another way in? This is another... Oh, they opened the Aether Eye! Hell yeah! Wait, am I not supposed to be... Oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. It's okay, we'll pretend it's a surprise. Lord Hien. Oh, there you are. Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside, waiting. Perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall do what I shall have to do.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hien.
Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alfinol and Alizé Levieux, I presume. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin too have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
That's a lot of work you put in.
What aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
Yeah, if Xenos isn't here, that's
But they're the good
big.
news. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
So we gotta jump them first.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will soon be ours.
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
All right. Once more, welcome back. It's good to see you again, Chris. Ah yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alice and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory. I'm pleased to inform you that we have succeeded. Oh wow, that's amazing! Good job. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. More voice acting, please.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle.
These voice acting
First,
cutscenes are a
These
lifesaver.
and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the Shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies. The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
I thought he was going to be like, this is my home, we follow my plan, we walk through the front door. Alright, Lord Hien. There is no shortage of tasks which must need to be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. Are you also a mender? No. You sell salmon roe and night crawlers. And gishel greens. You know, I'll buy a few gishel greens just in case. Trying to keep busy? Full glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alice and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge on this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kagane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I'll continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Chris, and thank you again. I guess it does make sense for me to be the one doing this, since I seem to be the only person who can reliably use an aetheryte. Like, most of the other people refuse to travel by aetheryte, and he was saying something about me being particularly blessed with aether or whatever. That's right, she's in the Ruby Bazaar. It's been a minute since I've been to Kugane. Ruby Bazaar. I sure hope Lolorito isn't thinking that he's gonna get away with stuff because he's helping us. He probably does. Tataru. Oh, Tataru. Chris, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Esm Steppe. Yeah. Oh, you beat him. Good show. Shame I didn't get to see it. Alphino's been keeping me appraised on the situation in Doma. I might not be any good in a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Han. Yeah! I love you, Tataru. You hear about the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment, and it'll be right out. glares at him. Go get it. Good boy. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come in here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he is reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So as soon as the parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question. Was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisagumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. Ooh. What? Impossible. That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I don't doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right this instant. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. She quickly... How... So, wow. That's silly. I haven't screwed up a sentence that bad in a minute. So quickly, she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short. Terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall. I'll send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I'll wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Why does that description sound vaguely familiar? I can't place who it could be, but it sounds somewhat familiar. Let's see, we're going to the barracks. No, to the Rakuza district. Hello? Hello? Adult assistant. Is it you? Oh dear, I misplaced some most important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. Is it this one? No, it's nothing so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. Yeah, give him a talking to, Zataru. Tell him what's up. Languid youth. Who are you? You seek company for an hour or an evening? It reeks of perfume and desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. Must be on this back street over here. Overworked porter. Good day to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bukairo. Or was it the hostelry? No time. Yeah, you goofed. Maybe cool it down a little bit? I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake? For the Sekisagumi, you say? You're right, how stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I'll take the other in exchange. I found it, Totaro. Did you go back home, you talked to one person and you gave up? That's okay, I still love you. Greetings on it, sir. Let me in. No, thank you for the health package, baby. I'm sorry I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. Finished building the bookshelves and filled both of them already? Oh no! This is it. There are documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alphino requested. You can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Chris back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphino's face when he read the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am, making the same silly mistakes. You won't have it again, Chris, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to know, or you may be pleased to hear, that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments, we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphino and Alice my regards, will you? I'll show you my still not finished, by the way, library later. Hell yeah. I want to see. Back to Yunsha. To the House of the Fierce. Subaru, how did we fit a car in here? Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? It was literally 5 minutes ago that I was here, Alphino. Excellent, this looks to be exactly what we needed. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, we shall have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That's one less thing to worry about. Tiger skin. Why? Doman steel gunblade? That looks sick. Versus... Ooh. Funny little throwing stars. Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Alice! Alice, are you in here? There you are. Alphine told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. What level of quest is this? 67? Okay, we're getting close to me falling behind again. Up here. Okay. Excuse me, sentry. Let me out! If I go over this way somewhere, I can actually fly up. Ooh, pretty. Let me go through that door. Can I go through this side? I can. Ooh. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. I never noticed all the pretty rocks. Can I please wear a different hat? All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Ew, why is the water so, like, brown? I guess it must just be, like, because of the color of the dirt. It looks gross. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then. Good, the last thing we need is a repeat of Relga's reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. That means that we're finding something on the third try. Yeah. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all, I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery, though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Makode I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. I know that, Makode. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Urianger's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, you two look like Doman, or you two look like Imperials pretending to be Domans. Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming in this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this matter. Very well, he desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him. How quick are you gonna die? Pretty quick. And done. Oh, no, you're alive. Good on you. Alright. Where did you run off to, bestie? Did Ali say catch the other one? Sure did. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seemed to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Sure seems like it. I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you don't. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Allie, say help. Don't just yell my name. Rest assured, the Nairi will receive due compensation. Young Asai has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You'll need to do more. Oh, of course. I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I only want the best Imperial education for our boy. I've finished planting the rice, Mother. Not while the officer's here, Yatsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, Mother. Wait, what? You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligation. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days, she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me, mayhap we can come to an understanding. Don't make me feel bad for Yatsuyu. He better already be dead on the ground. Yup. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? Nah, the echo happened. Yatsuyu's got a sad backstory. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Kick him. No, don't do that. Gotta make sure he stays down. I think. Drag him by his hair. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be right back. And we'll see if I keep going with MSQ for today. I might go cook dinner. No, I had a big lunch. I'm not gonna cook dinner right now. But I am gonna go and see if people are home, because they weren't the last time I went out, and I'm gonna go say hi. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. Yeah, the Echo's trying to make me feel bad about the villain again. Ooh. No, that is ugly. That is an ugly sword. Hard pass. I'll take maybe the Astrologian arm. Maybe the Codex. I'll probably take the Codex. I like the green and like the little fan on top. And tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem the trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. My balance gauge is expanded. What expanded on it? Oh, mana stacks down here. At maximum stacks, you can cast Flare and Verholy, acquired at level 70. Oh. So if I do that, it gives me a mana stack. What abilities use mana stacks? Is it just anything? Guess we'll find out. Hi, a baby. Ooh. This person looks very drippy. The augmented Shire Crook looks good. I like that. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Izzy. Why don't you come too? I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm calling him Izzy. Over in... Let me teleport. And then north. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're all right. Right then. Izzy, we've gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chikusa. Ryo-san could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have had some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I've made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Ugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl. Of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Izzy, though. Are you doing well, Izzy? Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armor in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me. His name is Horanaki. He lives in Kusakari, in the south. Come with me. Yeet. Down over here. The busy work before the big parts of the story is what always gets me. But I mean, it's always worth it. It's just, I wish we could cut it down a little. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation? I lost my skull. No! You gotta find it. Once you sing of rebellion, of liberation, surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Are these market boardable? Then in that case, I'll take the planisphere. I feel like it'll probably be... no, I'll take the Scholar's Arm. I know that Scholar is really good. And then I'll probably take the Doman Steel Tachi. Yeah! Oh, it's cool. It's got like a little red tint to it. That's nice. I'm trying, but it's hard when everything I have is black. Yeah, that's true. Say again? You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I'll give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Surbanuki. Steel plates were not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armors who can help. At least we get to blow things up. I could go talk to Geralt. He made my relic weapons. Okay. It'd be really funny if the only crafting job I had leveled up was blacksmith instead of weaver. Here. Have a bomb. Kaboom. Ugh. More Magitech somewhere? Over here, apparently. There it is. Ooh, lots of armor plating. I mean, it's not going to be anything amazing, but it'll do. Okay, now we just gotta deliver the armor. I'm on my way! Hello, I have armor. Huh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Cayenne, Lord Heian, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. Lord Heian's literally here. 'Twas Lord Cayenne who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside, without a second thought. All to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet. Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Cayenne. Monza and the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Cayenne too lives on, in our hearts and in his son, for Lord Heian has returned. Lord Heian? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! Nuh-uh. It's the truth. Heian came back to fight for Doma to help fight for her freedom. Could it be? My Lord Heian yet lives. Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? How many? 100? I'll make them all. Something like that. I accidentally skipped it. What does the battle axe look like? The battle axe looks really cool. Let me see it just sitting on my back. The battle axe looks really cool, actually. But my Marauder's really far off. The Doma within. The knives are just too big. That's more reasonable than usual, but come on. The Doman halberd is pretty nice. I like the blue handle. And then for the monk, those are kind of rad. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Izzy and I will stay and help Suranuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why don't you go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. But what if I didn't? But what if instead I just took a nap? What then? Kaidate. Everything's in order, sir. Under Lord Gasetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. That's great to hear. Repair my stuff, please. Oh, I haven't fought since I repaired last time. It felt like it's been a while. Motojiro. Help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place, and every place is in... Everything's fine. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out? Keep an eye on him perchance, should he decide to venture outside. I'm already... Oh. Okay. Now swap. There. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I'd hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Yeah, sure. Very good. Then let us depart from Onzen at once. Where is Monsen? Over in this direction. Let me out! Which one's the open one? That one. I think I'm gonna take the Gwibber off of my... I think I need to clear out my favorite mounts in general. I've got a lot that I don't really use anymore. And where is the Yule? And then there was also... I'll keep the Altrite on. Monzen was once home to many great and powerful families, men of honor. Samurai, once. Great swaths were razed and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come, now take a closer look. Yeah, let's be careful of the big guys. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us. Sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. But we were always aware of their presence. And we were complicit. He did what he had to do. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. But at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, I see them, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you've finished. What the hell is this? There's a sheathed katana. Alas, I found not of value. Did you? Yeah, this is a really nice looking katana. Stealth sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fulmini. Now, her every court and corridor belongs to Yatsuyo. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on a half-dozen occasions. If that, I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there. Like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzan at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, under the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our people and our nations. Have a good stream, nerd. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. How you doing? I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, Sword of Kaien, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end... In the end... Kami, strike me down, how could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how. Give me the patas. How does the gun look? The gun doesn't look bad. How does the bow look? The bow looks pretty neat. I think I will probably take... I'll probably take the rod to sell in the marketplace. On second thought, Chris, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alfino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Alright, don't die. Please. Alfred, no! Hi. Martian wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. I'm getting better at spotting voice-acted cutscenes.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings.
Yeah, I thought that was him.
Old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Hmm?
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
hype. Wait, okay. You, Gary, what do you need to say to me? No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you were unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. Hell yeah. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Surwanaki's working hard, and Izzy's doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. Gosetsu! The plan is set and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. It's nap time. Saraban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Far be it from me to refuse. So we shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Give me Grimoire.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
I'd be shocked if you didn't.
Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Did they fall asleep at their desk or something? I would completely believe it. Yeah. Aww.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
What's up, Gosetsu?
That's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accept it.
Me too.
And I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people.
I also almost started singing Hamilton, especially because one of the previous quests was the room where it happened. It wasn't on accident.
For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose.
Oh, Gosetsu. You're not a failure.
For pitying an old fool.
I think you've had enough to drink.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Jesus Christ, they've had a lot to drink.
About one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
There are so many empty bottles.
Will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Oh, this shit's gonna make me cry. The die is cast. There he is. I trust you were none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Off you know. Instruct Lise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I'll relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri will await the two of you at Monsen. Good luck, my friends. I'll see you both again soon. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. Alright, we're going to Munsen. You guys are just standing among the silly heads. What if they attack me? Okay, good. It put me into a cutscene.
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
What happened to the armor you were all supposed to be given? Why are you all just wearing shirts?
Move out!
Not the anthem again.
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Oh, get him.
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
What do you mean breach the perimeter? The door was open. Falcon kick.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Don't get yourselves killed. Oh, we're flying in on the Yule. No, wait, that's not us. Oh, they're here. They actually showed up.
War. To wield power, to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling.
Okay, Magni, calm down.
A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
They love each other.
Preening, Oronir. You fear that she will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
They like each other. There's a banter here that I'm starting to really like. What are these? Excuse me. Flying stick turrets? Oh, go Magni. Yeah. Oh, you're really cool. It's a shame I beat you in a fight. Ain't no way he got a collateral with a great axe. Couples that could kill, whether it's each other or others.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
I had that same staff, but in purple.
Quickly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
We got 4 DPSs here.
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
Sail your ships inside. Come on.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
Yeah! Okay, but what are the little boats gonna do? The big boats have cannons at least. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be some serious issues for later. But it'll do the job.
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
Oh, hi Yatsuyo. How are you feeling about all this?
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my route?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owless. By all indications, it was a success.
What did you do to him?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash.
I mean, he was really pathetic. Whatever you did was probably an upgrade, but what did you do to him?
The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
What are we gonna find? There can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock. And do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, Chris. Hi, bestie. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There is enough room for you all. Chris, that we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into 2 parties upon arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and Yugiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly. And so, while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though I've been to the castle only a handful of times, my father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I could find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yatsuyo. Agreed? You're goddamn right. And let us be about it. For Doma. Doma Castle is now accessible. And I'm going in as a Dark Knight. But first I just want to see. Doman Shaman, Yugiri, Doman Liberator. What happens if I swap to Healer? Gosetsu goes in as a Tank Samurai. Very cool. And now, we wait. And by wait, I mean we fish. Never mind. So much for that. Those weird stick turrets are, like, very confusing to me. The little Lalafell in the topless aura. Why did it change my stuff? Big fall. Tanking as a Dark Knight is just so satisfying. One's quietest. There it is. Uh-oh. That got a little bit spicy for just a half second there. But we lived. So we fight here and then we're going inside. Hopefully once we're inside, that means that they can't keep firing rockets at us. Ooh, what are you? The Magitech rear guard. Uh-oh. Those are some silly symbols I haven't really seen much before. There's a whole lot of different AoEs you gotta pay attention to. I'm gonna point it up this way now. I didn't realize that it was having splash attacks on my teammates. I'm the only one rolling for loot. Very cool. Domincanus Pugnax? Are these devil pugs? I cannot take this seriously. They actually are. They're giant war pugs. That's hilarious. Are they still unable to breathe? Because that's a design flaw that needs to be bred out. Oops, I could have actually needed that one. Oh well. Oh, we're just running straight through? Okay, I guess it doesn't do that much damage. I'd still rather not take the hit, but you know. If you feel like it, then that's all on you. Let's pop a couple of mitts because I'm starting to get real low. Next boss fight. The Magitech Hexadrome. I'm gonna fight it on this side, so everybody else stay away. Okay, so I had said to stay away, and you're like not doing that. But that's okay, you can't hear my voice. Ow. I wasn't paying attention to what that was. Why did you why did you shoot your own lightning rod with a rocket? Oh god, I'm getting so much stuff. I've gotten multiple upgrades in just this one dungeon. Let's change up the entire glam real quick. Unfortunately, none of the stuff that I've found is apparently as good as the class gear that I thought I already had on. But apparently it swapped after I swapped to my Fisher. But now it's updated. There's a lot of things happening, but that's okay. Next. The Hall of the Scarlet Swallow. So what did you do to Grinwit? Eorzean. Eorzean. Come out and play. Dearest of all my enemies, I have new toys to show you. Look at that. They turned him into something actually frightening. Good on them. I feel like the Magitech chainsaw is a little bit much. But you know what? Honestly, fuck this dude. He's been so annoying since before this even started. Rip and Tear is hilarious. That did almost no damage. I feel like I'm overleveled for this. I don't really care though, it kinda tracks with my fights with this dude up until now. The fact that the DPS is standing in his minigun and not caring, yeah. I already took my eye drops. Thank you, alarm. I forgot to turn you off.
We go together.
We literally don't go together. You haven't gotten me below half this entire fight. Get over yourself. You're a D-tier villain. Your biggest claim to fame is how many times I fought you, and that's only because you kept running. We go together. Together too. Ooh, new red mage arm. Okay. That was some much needed catharsis. He escaped me too many times. I am very glad that he is dead. I look a little like Batman.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch.
Shut up.
My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew. What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
Open seethe, you've done terrible things.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a doorman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh!
Did you
There was
just come?
nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
That bitch says what?
'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord Ian's cool.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Oh no. Womp freaking womp. How about in your next life try not being a freaking bozo? You're so right. Gosetsu! The man!
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
Nuh-uh. Help him.
No,
Help
we will not
him.
leave you behind.
Help him.
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Ian and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
Help him. No shot. He tanked it.
Gosetsu!
Gosetsu?
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
Stomp her head in. Like, now. Kosetsu, no.
"'Tis naught this old friend cannot bear."
Okay, I believe you. You're an absolute beast. Come on.
And the morrow beckons.
Thank you.
Nay, thank you
Kosetsu, please.
for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully. And I'm a better man for your guidance.
Not the time. Ceiling falling. Move.
And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
No.
Hien! Hien!
Don't take any pity on her. She put 3 shots into you while you were holding up the ceiling.
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
Kosetsu, no.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Oh, no. Imagine if he was just there in that open part and just give a thumbs up.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
I see. And you're gonna hit me with another Hamilton quest. Yoshi P, if I find you, it's on site. You approved this. Thank you. The occupation is ended. The people must be informed of our victory. Can I be in the room when it happens? I'll tell you what, I'm not throwing away my shot. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river, and would easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Find him, Soroban. Chris, a word if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And, did you find him? Nay, lady. Naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. Wait! Wait! There's a chance? But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I'm sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soroban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't find one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there? Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Sirena. I pray you tell them as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. They couldn't let us have one goddamn win. It is just L after L after L. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Better to come aboard? Let's go. On you go then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. And those people you're about to see need something to celebrate.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
We'll send you the bill.
I waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
I know this is a win, but it doesn't feel good.
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
You're their lord, remember? Stand tall. Well, if you won't say something, I will.
Hearing you say that, I find my courage somehow renewed. Much obliged. We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
I'm glad that they've actually started adding more voices to the shouting like that. It makes it sound a lot better. Gosetsu just comes like hobbling out of one of these alleyways like, wait, don't celebrate without me.
We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
Okay, where are you, Alpha, now? Alphina, why are you all the way down here? I'm gonna wrap up this quest probably, and then I'm gonna call it, because this has been about 5-ish hours of MSQ today. To free Halabico, right? Right, guys? Right? Yeah, and we still gotta beat up Xenos. That was a really fun dungeon. This is where we jumped him before. Right, guys? Remember when we jumped Xenos here? That was a good time. No, wait. Hold on. I have to pause the stream. I'm trying to find it. I have nearly found it. There we go. I found what he said. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities, at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not? And then I shook my head no. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate, by rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabanya, for one. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You're leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here is ended, and there is no cause to remain. The Oranir and the Dotharl have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue, too, must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain never was one for mingling. I'm a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I'll be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Our waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. One sec. Okay. Thank you, Sirena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way, until we meet again. Marshal. Take me home. Naught remains undone? You're ready to depart? No, there's something big that has remaining undone. But we're leaving. To Kugane then. Have everything? Good. We'll need to weigh anchor before the Sekizugumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give me my regards to the old Don. Yeah, sure. It's like none of you even care that he's gone. But anyway. With Doma freed, that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I hope you all have a good one. It is time for me to go to bed. Let's see. Is there anybody to raid into for me? Does not really look like it. That's okay. I think that it's just me and you.